Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your like. And if you're a new subscriber here, please don't forget to hit the subscriber button so that you don't miss out on our videos. Yes, let's dive into this. Today's video is going to be let's watch it right now. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Slept in the house alone. The brother is really devastated and he would like to know the cause of the sister's death. He's devastated because Dorcas promised them heaven and earth and isolated them. It was a case of negligence, case of isolation, case of abandonment, like I said in the past few days. If you're supposed to be a charity, a non-governmental organization holder, why would you take in such duty? She was not registered as at the time she took them in, but now that she was registered, this is the same lady that has been bragging to give people houses, luxury. And as soon as Folusha's death news broke out, this is also what Dorcas Adeyinka has to say online within the hour that her death news was broken to all of us. The same Dorcas that pretended but I could not just comprehend it. But this is what the woman that faked to have empathy for them, that spitefully took them in. This is what Yeye Ologudo Filogudo Jota Nye Babati Mudaruko Fashola Kabiesi. You want to Yeye sorry nipa oku omo lomo to shesheku. Eje ka tubo.
So let me just continue that. You know, that those family, they've not been in our care since October last year. Me, anything about anything anymore since October last year. Shaking drop see family house, and when we have videos, record of everything, there's nothing that is needed that we don't have. So I don't know anything. I don't know what happened to anybody. I'm not interested. I don't, it's none of my business.
Very good.
But
she made a statement in a low tone. She said, Emma lo furi ko nkan tí ó yẹ kẹ́ furi ko. Ẹ jẹ́ n bá yín gbé padà pé ẹ má dá sí o. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbé lé yín lórí, ẹ má furi ko nkan tí ó yẹ kẹ́ furi ko. Ẹ gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn dáadáa. Ẹ wá sọ fún mi ibi tí empathy ẹ wà. Àṣeyàn tẹ́ fi pé ó fit. Ó wà credible láti run NGO in Nigeria. Honorable Abeke Dabiri, we need your attention here as well. We have children that are vulnerable because I personally in. But the children needs to be taken over. All the children. The mother does not have the capacity to look after them. Neither does the dad. However, the NGO to brag lo dump one, lo expose one to risk of perhaps there are more things to be questioned, in this death. That will be the police job, not me. I'm only calling the attention of everybody. Inspector Alabi, you are part of it. You know about this case. I have called Mr. Sunday Arase before. I know why I'm calling all of you out. All of you are aware of this very case and the woman shielding Dorcas, which is Madam Rosula. Each time Dorcas has a case in Nigeria, she's always been the one to call from one officer to the other that they should throw the case out. We should question why that has been done. I don't think there's anybody that is above the law in Nigeria. There should not be room for injustice. Ìlú tó bá ní òfin, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ńlá ti wà. Bẹ́ṣẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ ti wà, onítọ̀hún láti fojú bá consequences ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Nobody will now come and be abusing the power of all of you's offices for someone who constantly commit crime to be escaping judgment. It has happened too many times often with different individuals. that this particular lady has cases with. And what she has always come back to say is, I don't have any case here. Godmother me, godfather me. I know what I am saying, and I have told all of you that when the time arrives, you will know why Madam is involved in all those dirty things. The fact that she builds you police officers does not mean she's above the law. This case is already in the public interest and should not be swept under the carpet for any reason because of anybody. If you think Dorcas has done something that has gone against the law, you should let the case go to court, not being thrown out of court, because now they are also using DPP to throw cases out of court. But by the time we get there, we will come back to this place to be calling out virtually everybody that are abusing the power of their offices with this woman. If she builds you, even your house, does that mean she's above the law? Now, there are people that she has had personal vendetta with that she cannot face one-on-one for some reasons, but she would rather back the people that are having issues with those ones that she is having issues with, and use them to scold the ones that she had personal vendetta with by coming to your offices to say, free the one that is committing crime against the innocent one, just for her to flex. It will not be done. You know that this girl is doing too much, not just with one. Are you going to sweep it under the carpet? Because I'm still wondering why you have not called her for the past 4 weeks that she said she was going to bring the children. If she had brought them earlier on, yeah, but girl, you're Niku. And now they've taken the children. We don't know what is likely to happen to the children after their mother's death. The police needs to come into this matter quickly. You need to do investigation about the cause of Folusho's death. Why Suraju, or whatever her husband's name is, did not call on anyone, did not call on the family. If he could be taking her to the family house, how come the moment the girl died, wherever she claimed she's died, wherever, how come she didn't send for any of the family? Until the boy went there, Folusho's older brother went there yesterday. He has been to the mortuary this morning also to see Folusho in the mortuary. Just like that. Nigerian police. Emma Jakoro Ilogbe. It's been ongoing for too long. Adelema will come at Jelobe. Ma to play in Lele yoni mama play. So ele iton sonsi timon play loto sokwe kokwa. That is Dorcas talking that she does not care. If you run an NGO, you will not just come out and say this about someone you said you have taken under your care before. You don't have empathy. This is all you could say on the day that she dropped dead, Dorcas. The same you who bragged that you would give them heaven and earth was the one lacking the empathy to just mourn a death here. You were here busy saying all you are out to do is to have your party done in Nigeria. You are looking forward to have an elaborate party. While someone you took into your care, while someone you hid away, while you were lying on another NGO that started long ago before the birth of yours, that they kidnapped. You've told the police that you know where the girl is. You've been asked to go and provide her, to produce the children. Instead of you going there 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, you knew where you were hiding. I remember you mentioned on your show yesterday that you talked to her brother. Now, the girl is dead. What killed her? Why did you not provide her, produce the children as the police has instructed that you need to produce the entire family since you have confessed that you know where they are? What took you so long till the lady died suddenly just like that on Friday? This is what I would like to ask the police as well. Kill and wo. At the end of the day, this same madam that I mentioned now will come into all of you's offices, abuse the power of your offices, as if all of you don't have children. Don't you people have your own children? Come on. Onoloji. Enyolopa. Omeru no ni baba. Ẹ má fi àyè jẹ ọmọ yẹn gbé. Ẹ má fi jẹ ìdílé yẹn gbé. Ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n lóòótọ́. Wọ́n ò léèyàn. Àmọ́ wọ́n lẹ́mìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ́lọ́hun. Kí ni ohun tó pa ọmọ yìí? Kí ló dé tí wọ́n ignore care. Ẹni tó wá gbà wọ́n sọ́dọ̀ ló ń dá yín lóhùn bíbá pé òun ò kọ̀ kí wọ́n kúkú dànù pé kò kàn òun kò bá kú dànù. That nobody should call her. The same lady who fake pé òun máa gbélé fún, òun máa fún ní luxurious house. She was going to buy her car. We will play all the video. And now you should ask her, what were you looking at till she died? Did someone want to ask me if she was owing her baby? No. Remember, mi dada. She committed herself to their welfare. She committed herself to their well-being as an organization. She was not an organization as at the time she took them in. She went to register after a lot of things has taken place. An organization was not registered in Nigeria as at that last year when she took them in. She opened a registration for her just to cover up some things, and this we all know. But we'll get there in due time, not now. Right. However, whatever it is that you have promised them before everybody, I think you should give them. You knew they were vulnerable. They could have gotten better help elsewhere. The Lagos, the ministry, Lagos ministry that were in charge of their case, they were willing to help. They were already assigning them to other NGOs and organizations after hours because our Olegba won sodo for shelter because our need shelter for long. So as at the time she was with us, we were only following up the cases with the police and also with our ministry of domestic violence. Where are they going to sort her? Sierra was about to come in. Antilanda was about to come in, and then you voluntarily came out to say you are taking them off. You said this spitefully. You fractalized our case. Now this is what we have left. The carcass of Folusha. A dead body was what the brother saw this morning. She died mysteriously. She was taken out of the house by the husband. That he was taking her to see her family. They went few hours after. And then the husband came back home alone. Went inside his room. He was not remorseful. He was not crying. He was not broken in any form. And then the landlord didn't have a choice but to go into the room to ask her, any family. And he said so casually, Irukuku woni en to bi omo fun e asatale ana ton debe o ti mo ti yo kanrin e ba wa bi gbogbo won ti won so pe won gbomo e pe iruku wo lo pa ya Ibeji tí ó fi di pé ó gbé bọ́tálé. She did not die in the house. They left alive, as the landlord said, that they both left alive. He took the woman out alive, went for a few hours, and then he came back to say she's dead. We need the police to please go and identify the body, ensure it is Folusha's one. Let's know what has happened to Folusha. That is why I'm calling on all of you. The case is still in 4CID. All of you, the police that this woman have been calling because of Dorcas, do not allow them to smear the image of your personnel. You are in a public office. You owe us that duty as policemen. You should not allow any form of indiscipline or injustice. Please, let justice prevail. This family needs it more than anything. Yes, Folusha has died. What killed her? Why did Dorcas neglect her for so long? She came out to brag that she would look after them. And when the girl passed away, she was not even touched. This is what she's got to say. Video someone play for you that she does not care. Party. Police. What you told her is you've asked her to go and bring the children. How come you gave her a whole 4 weeks or 1 month to feel show you lot of good of Ogudu Jota Obano Jim? Tí o mú gbàgbé pé wọ́n ní kó òun lọ gbé ọmọ yìí wá ní o. Wọ́n release Unveil ló lọ fi joyè yẹn o. Ó wá jẹ oyè yẹn tán nìyẹn síbẹ̀. O káràmásìkì kó wá ọmọ yìí káàkiri. Bóyá ìbá má kú lé ni wọ́n bá ràn lọ́wọ́. Ọmọ yẹn ti kú báyìí o. Ó ti kú sí under care o. Torí kò discharge fún anybody. She was the last contact to the lady, if you ask me. She was the last contact to the lady. The family said they don't see her. Folusha's mother is not just her family because she has remarried. She did not take her from her, which is the mother. Even now, when we were looking after them, my man sọ fún wa pé òun ò lè gba Folusha sọ́dọ̀ that she requires more help. Since she has gotten in contact with some charity organizations that are willing to help, why would anybody want to withdraw the care just to put her through this till she met her sudden death. This kind of death, we kill her, we no even know. Now, police will go even ask at the end of the day, say, wait till now, find out. Because wait till now tell us, we say, she has gone to bring the girl so that the case and investigation can commence. How come the case that we were looking forward to commence, now they can't tell us a witness suddenly die, mysterious death like this? We should ask the police, say, what happened? Tell us. So you can ask Dorcas again that what happened. And that's someone died. If you have any attachments, or feelings, for those children that were wanting your care, you should not at any point do what you did yesterday. You were there flabbergasting now. You were going to be sharing money. You were bragging. You want to share money. You want to do giveaway for Madame Rosula's birthday. The Madame will be say, I bet they don't pass 2 weeks ago. Now Doka said she wanted to share money for people on her wall when someone that was in her care just passed away mysteriously. Can you please help us to do investigation? Waiting to do the care. Stop allowing people to abuse the power of your offices. This case is in the public interest. All eyes on it. It's been ongoing for too long. We will not allow it to be swept under the carpet. And when you're alone, look for justice for Mubadi. A full solution on the justice. Only your mom, and you job back bomb way. A bo, unti, Dorcas is almost in book and what play bobo. Show you.
Just to promise you. That those family, they've not been in our case since October last year. Me, anything anymore since October last year. She can drop what see family house, and we have videos, record of everything. There's nothing that is needed that we don't have. So I don't know anything. I don't know what happened to anybody. I'm not interested. I don't, it's none of my business. But
did you hear that? It is none of my business.
Me on the 11th,
Listen to that alone. Oh, yeah, that was fair, where someone under Akia just passed away. Oh, so oh, yeah, that was fair. If only you guys had done your job in time, perhaps this lady's life would have been saved. The last time I heard about TB, I think the treatment is free in Nigeria, tuberculosis treatment. I think it is free. Guys, if I'm wrong, kindly convince me. I think TB treatment is free in Nigeria. When she was with us, we have other information about some things that happened to the lady before she was dumped into that house. But I am not going to say that one here. We are going to hand that one over to the police to do your investigation. We have other information about what happened to the lady whilst under Dorcas care. It's not something I'm going to say here. I will hand you guys all the things that we had. We'll hand it over to the police. My sister will come and then we will do the needful from there. We are not going to let... It's free, Abby. Thank you, everyone. It is free. Kidney free treatment TB. Oh, there. Oh, what also confirmed that one told you more. Nobody struggled with you. Nobody went into any form of competition with you, like you do put it. Why did you not give them the care that you bragged about, or you used their name to raise money? Right there, you said you were going to give them a car. You said you were going to give Suraju a job. Olomara, Marua Mary, Abimarun, Oloma Shegba, Oloma Shawodokas. Why did you abandon them? TB treatment is free. Thank you, everybody. Because I know that TB treatment is free. TB to free ninu gbogbo nkan. The landlord said they brought her in looking frail, like a skeleton, coughing last year, November. Remember, she mentioned now, I want to dump her last year, October. In what condition? In what condition? And to who? She is vulnerable. in what condition the Dorcas Adeyinka the ye or tun ye yoge of ologudu of ogudu obano Jim Dean ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ olóyè yín pé kí ló ṣe fún ọmọ yìí ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá ẹ bá wa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ how come she was looking frail like a skeleton when she dropped her. Perhaps that is the reason why she wouldn't provide her on time, because this is 4-5 weeks. And do police allow that to happen? Not that you did not see this lady. She was granted bail to go back to Lagos from Abuja. That's what you told us. Only for it to take a whole month now. And this is the lady preparing for another party. When they broke the news of her death, of Folusho Ibeji's death to her, this is what she has to say. That nobody should disturb her about that whatever death, that she doesn't care. That she does not care. All that is in her head right now is how she wants to party and